I got the point. I got the point. I got the point. I got the point.
I don't know what that one is. I don't know that one. I
I got the point.
I was waiting for Ting, ting, ting. Welcome to it. Hello, this is Trending SA right on SABC3. And you can catch us, of course, on our website, TrendingSA.tv. It is Wednesday. And today we celebrate everything women, Women Crush Wednesday. And it just happened to fall on this day, International Women's Day. Hey, to the show, everybody. All right, we're ready to bring the house down with my favorite people in the entire world. Now, this woman is already the dancer of dancers.
Oh, Mama!
Making my earrings fall off with her moves.
Yes.
This is Nina Aiste.
Ding, ding, ding.
I love it. Right next to her is a woman amongst women, the queen of fabulosity, the fierce Miss Coolie Roberts.
Yes, my
And this one is always slaying. He is just killing the kids
daddy
with his
cool.
suave and his swag. Daddy cool. This is Shaka Zulu.
Happy International Women's Day, ladies.
Oof.
Fantastic one.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Get ready. Get ready.
Tell me when. Tell me when.
It's almost on you. It's almost on you.
Now, my
When?
queen.
No. Close up. We're
think
gonna go
it's
for the
now.
close up on her. On Madam Speaker.
And Yes, Hante!
Great ass.
Yeah, we are your cheese. All right, so we're going to get straight into it. You know, TSA on 3, that is our hashtag TSA on 3, in case you have just come out of a rock. It's fine. We accept you, man. Coolie Roberts, what is on your timeline?
Don't forget, I'm the bunch. Our country is constantly being accused of being the crime capital of the world. Then when a heist happens in the middle of the biggest airport in Africa, you understand why.
What?
Hashtag Tambo robbery was trending. And I feel those who were
Robbery.
smack bang in the middle of it. Imagine if you were there.
Scary.
You would have been affected. So we're going to give you some tips on how you can stay woke when you are traveling. Stay tuned for that and share your own tips by tagging us on 3.
All right, Nina, what about you?
So I'm going to look at the hashtag, you know it's real when, okay? We'll look at people, what people had to say on the trend and give you some practical examples. Also, my timeline was the hashtag you South African when. I don't know why that had an American accent. So I'll look at all the reasons why Tweeps love Mzansi. Stay tuned for that. And remember, join the conversation by tagging us on 3.
And Shaga, we know you're crushing on somebody.
My
You are already
gosh.
perspirating, just testing.
Who
Who told me this lady? Yo, okay, tell us, friend.
In fact, everybody else, you get yourself some water because the thirst is going to be overflowing. It's Woman Crush Wednesday time. My favorite time of the weekend. This week, I have gotten a starlet of note.
Starlet.
Starlet.
A star. Don't
star.
say lit. It's not a small thing.
Star.
You're right.
Yes.
It's a quantum leap
Not-
of stars. Oh my gosh! Look at that walk! I can't wait! Can we just fast forward to Pearl Tuesday right now?
Wife is watching,
Don't tell her.
I'm right here.
All right, so still in the spirit of celebrating women, hashtag International Women's Day was also trending, so we're going to flip the roles.
Yeah.
Check it out. We're going to look at situations that only women go through naturally, right? But we're going to see
Like
how
this.
men would respond exactly like that and other things that emerge from our bodies if they were in the same situations. As you can see, avoiding it already. Sliding out of our collective DMs.
Come and play Pop Geld, Shaka.
Oh, well, so we know he wouldn't be able to cope a day in the woman's shoes, but would you, my esteemed gentleman watching today, you let us know. It's on 3, stay tuned for that, and a whole lot more. Join in on the conversation at TrendingSA on 3 and on Facebook and Instagram. TrendingSA, always coming at the last minute.
That's a good man. That's a good man. International Women's Day.
Dance out.
What is this music?
We'll see you after the break.
DJ! What's this?
Linda, the point. Can I have the earrings, please?
This is my day.
This is my day.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Never.
I feel like that was International Men's Day right there.
Woo. Nina's dancing, took the earring right off me and then put it back. It was not me, friends. Welcome back. This is Trending SA right here on SABC3. Of course, we're on our website as well, TrendingSA.tv. So it's time to keep up with what's on social media, those trending hashtags. We'll start with you, Siskuli.
Right, hashtag Take on Racism was trending top of my timeline today because the South African Anti-Racism Network is launching their Anti-Racism Week, which will run from the week of the 14th to the 21st of March. The week is aimed at tackling racism in the country. The NTUs also had their own comments on the trend. Check it out. Right, Leandre J. Van Vieren says, nobody was born racist. Society teaches it. Hashtag Take on Racism. Nice one.
Not society, fanfurens.
Yeah, Andy Kumalo says, can whites take isiZulu and isiXhosa and isiPedi, etc. as the subjects at school too, like we did in English? Right, hashtag Take on Racism. Very, very true. Higher Graduate says, hashtag Take on Racism. As long as others are taught in Afrikaans and others in English and varsity, we still have a long journey. Very, very true. And then Lerato Pretty Lee says, hashtag Take on Racism. Laundry is the only thing that should be separated by colors. Seriously, stop hating on one another. Unity is power. Yeah. Completely agreed. Completely agreed. So the question is, guys, do you believe that this week will have any impact on anyone's lives?
This hashtag, this movement.
The movement.
What the hell do you? What are we supposed to do on Anti-Racism Week?
I don't know.
Or better yet, what are white people supposed to do on Anti-Racism Week?
The question is, which white people?
No. I'll tell you why. Because generally we've found that when white people collectively decide on something, they move in a particular direction. When they're like, no, the towns, the cities aren't doing what we want, they form these rate taxpayers associations, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put the funds in the trust, and they made a plan. When they were now upset about corruption, there comes AfriForum, and they have these private prosecutions. They're going after the guys in the Free State. We can see action. Why aren't you guys upset about racism?
Of course we're up.
Because it doesn't make everyone uncomfortable in the same way. It doesn't affect people's lives in the same way.
Absolutely. I think a lot of the country only do things when they are inconvenienced.
Yeah.
So there's a large portion of the country that are still in a very convenient position. And there has been... I say this, I sound like a broken record. The TRC was not enough. There were no reparations. There's no resocialization of the country. There's no redistribution of land. There's no actual social integration. There's no resocialization. There's no movement into... And also this way of saying no to racism. No racism, you naughty racism.
So what is that?
It doesn't mean anything. Can we say yes to social inclusion? Can we say yes to diversity and acknowledgement? Can we just have an actual Heritage Day and not Braai Day to start with?
And can we also have yes to redress? Because a part of the problem that we have in South Africa is that the majority of black people, in fact, all black people feel that the issues of racism, apartheid, colonialism are not being addressed by the perpetrators. Why must black people now participate in Anti-Racism Week? Where are the white people to come out and say, this is what we are going to do for you, black people, because we've done so much against you?
Well, not even for you, for the purpose, for the goal. What is the end goal?
What is
the end
goal?
Of that.
What is
it
the
is
end
to
goal?
make sure that we are united.
I don't know what the end goal is, because I feel
Isn't
that
it?
there's still a lot of people in the rest of the country that don't know that apartheid is over. I mean, look at what happened to that man in the
Yeah, the people in coffins, right?
You know, we seem to be only interested in the economic hubs. We don't care about anyone else. If they're not going to make us any money, we don't care. It's like Burundi. No one is saving me because they've got no oil.
The thing is, the black consciousness movement cannot be championed by white people, but white people can absolutely be allies. And that needs to be addressed by the state. Finish and clear.
Why must it? No, it can't be the state's responsibility.
Of course it
You know what? Okay, it's fine.
We'll take this off.
But isn't it like institutionalization needs to be uninstitutionalized and then a new reinstitutionalization?
All that
I
attention,
agree.
all that drama, all that fanfare in creating apartheid, we need exactly the same noise to eradicate it, because it's not eradicated.
Yeah, but you know what there was? There was institutionalization, but there was also a civic movement. That question I'm asking is, where's the civic movement of white people saying, this is how we are going to address the issue of redress? Because unless that thing comes onto the table, there'll be no table very soon.
Can we talk about someone who we'd like to see on a table.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sierra.
Oh my God. Any table.
Okay.
This
So
table
listen,
now.
Sierra's hot. Look at that. Yikes. All right, so the Wilson family are ready for their new family member. And US magazine Harper's Bazaar took the honor of capturing her final stage of her pregnancy for their magazine cover. That's part of what you just saw. Social media, of course, being social media, had mixed reactions about the photo shoot. Have a look at some of the responses.
Does she have twins in this?
I was about to ask that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Why are they so jealous?
When you
When
just
it's all
saw this post.
Then you knew it was the past.
That's the one.
Stunning.
That's the one.
That's an
edited one.
It's a meme. They've memed it. Look
Yeah.
at that dude's face.
The original was beautiful.
Yeah.
So Sierra posted the photo on her Instagram, and I mean, obviously, Instagram's not safe from hate as well. Have a look at some of the comments, if you can see them, and zoom into your
What
TV.
do they say?
Me, I can't see it.
You'll
Look,
never
I'm
be
wearing
on-
glasses.
You'll never be on Beyonce or
What
Kim
is
level.
that?
Who cares? Why are we
just
comparing?
having a baby.
Why are we comparing people?
What happened? No, look at that one saying, "What happened to your stomach? Are you sick or something?"
Guys, but on International Women's
What?
Day, can we not shame women
No.
on social media?
Can
At the
we just
very least, on
realize-
one damn day, guys.
A mountain does not feel insecure when it sees a river, and
Holla.
both are powerful.
Holla.
Finished.
No. Some mountains are afraid of the rivers because the river will wear you down.
Ugh, calm
I just
down,
find people so
Susan.
pedestrian.
No, you gotta
Leave
just
it
break
alone.
everything.
Okay, what's on your
Let me
timeline?
have my metaphor, Shaga.
Okay.
All right, so
just
I
South
love South
African.
Africa. Okay, hashtag you South African wins trending on my timeline when AB Demiser posted these things. We all identify as typically South African. Have a look at this tweet. We don't have this tweet. The voice of the universe just told me that. Okay, picking up on the trend, tweets decided to share their own perfectly Mzansi moments. Have a look at these tweets.
Do we have any
They
tweets?
also don't exist. I'm a
What's
crazy
typically
person.
South African is like,
But that was a typical South African.
That was
moment.
also very
That was
South
great.
African.
Like
That
we
was great.
promised something and then we didn't deliver.
Our service delivery is whack. I'm sorry.
that was a
Empty
great
words
African
by
moment.
white people. Empty words by white people. Promises, guys. I promise you will get the tweets back. I mean, what? All right.
What about the lunch?
But not the land.
Not the lunch.
No, never. All right. By the way, my face is a completely different color to the rest of my body. How about that? All right. So.
How did you do that?
All right, so hashtag Soweto hostage is trending top on my feeds right now. A 37-year-old man is believed to have held... Oh, guys, okay, let me hang on. Just
So
collect
violent.
myself.
Today, on International Women's Day, this is your
violent.
top headline.
Yeah.
Okay.
you rape us and now you.
Okay, so let's just go back to this. I just want us all to focus, all right. A 37-year-old man is believed to have held his girlfriend hostage since the early hours of today. Okay, so according to the police at the scene, the neighbors heard the couple arguing in the early hours of the morning, and just a few hours ago it's reported that the scene ended in bloodshed. This is horrific, okay? The boyfriend was shot and wounded, and the girlfriend then later turned... Okay, so the boyfriend was shot and wounded, okay? The girlfriend was also wounded, and later then he turned the gun on himself in a tense negotiation with the police. Okay, so have a look at what Twitter had to say.
Hope you didn't miss.
Nanku Flash says, "Dear ladies, please don't avoid the signs. If he shows any signs of abuse, leave, run, and run quick for your safety." Hashtag Soweto hostage. Brittany says, "This is a sad reminder to all of us that there are still so many women and men in toxic, abusive relationships." Hashtag Soweto hostage. And Consciously Black Thought the 7th says, "This Soweto hostage incited incident is a reflection of how dangerously violent our society is. It will take us men to break the cycle of abuse." I like that sense of responsibility. That's really cool.
Nina, I
So,
want to ask
did-
you, what about the neighbors? What is wrong with South Africans? What is wrong with South Africans?
Did you ever listen to that song by Tracy Chapman?
Aring, you got to find
Last night
I heard the screaming, loud voices behind the wall.
Another sleepless night for me won't do no good to call the police. Always come late if they come at all. Anyway,
Listen, so did the guy die?
I don't know.
But did he die then?
But did he die, though?
But did he die, though?
Because if he did, then I guess this won't be happening again. I want to talk about another...
At his hands, but it happens every single day.
It won't be
over
happening from
and
him.
over and over again. But I like that tweet. If you see signs, if you notice signs, a thing that women, we like to look for the good in a person. And we like to think, you know, we squash down our own intuition. Don't do that. If you see a sign, if you feel like he's suicidal, he could be homicidal, move, do something. Make sure you have a safety plan in place. Don't just jump and run, you know, but do something and reach out to people and believe your friends. Believe your friends. If your friend says, I'm in trouble, she's in trouble. What is that music now? We're going
Go to ad break.
We'll be right back.
I got the boy! I got... Is that you?
This is my day. This is my day.
This special female. This special female. This special female.
You know, there was a time where, like, aunties in tracksuits would go to jazz festivals. That's the feeling I'm feeling right now. Shout out to all the aunties in your tracksuits. Welcome back. You're still tuned to the only show that talks about things that are trending and rocking in Mzansi. We're live right here on SABC3. We're also live on our website, TrendingSA.tv. We're also live on Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. We love you. Ralerada. Sometimes we can't get to every comment that you make to us, but we see you. So let's go straight into what you have to talk about tonight, Nina.
Golden bone.
Golden
I like
bone.
your lips, yeah.
White face, I like your face. All right, so, well, let me tell you
Are
what
you appropriating whiteness tonight?
Hey, listen, someone's got to represent, even if it's a small percentage. So let me tell you what I have, sister, girlfriend, child. I have the hashtag, you know it's real when, okay? The trend looked at things that made you realize how ish got real. Like, you know it's real when Pabi, Shaga.
Yeah.
Are you with us?
Yeah, all the time.
Pabi, Shaga, Kuli, and Nina hit your screens every day at 10 p.m. Every day. Okay, check what
Every
tweets
day,
had to say
every day.
about the trend. You know it's real when a guy starts crying.
That is very true.
I don't know if that's true.
We're socialized to be hard.
I don't know. Some men are just lank manipulative.
You know he's trying to manipulate you when he's not crying.
No, guys,
he
some
does.
guys are whack, they're criers. And they're public criers. It's the worst thing you can be as a man in the world, is to cry publicly more than once.
Okay, Captain Patriarchy, calm down.
It is disgusting.
All right.
You need to pull yourself towards yourself. It's
Statue?
disgusting.
Okay, thank you. I love telling men what to do. All right, but men are allowed to cry, and they should cry. And this guy in the following video embodies just how real it gets when men cry. Unstatue.
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart,
Whose hands are those?
I still love you.
I completely agree with you, Shaga.
Don't laugh at him.
Did you notice how everyone's reaction, like in your living room, was to laugh?
Don't laugh at him.
That's why men can't cry in public.
He's held on to that feeling for so long, and it just came out sideways. Don't laugh at him.
Okay, I've got someone who has got the right idea about realness. Nothing gets as real as when these stupid words are said. Check this out. Okay, so Khenyev says, you know it's real when she says we need to talk. You know why? Because no one ever needs to talk. Okay, so you want to talk, but you don't need to talk. Of course, we have the same reaction as the guy in the video. This video, every guy I know, you know, and I know a lot of real cool guys, have this particular reaction. Check this out.
You know, that's crazy.
Hey, babe.
What's up?
Can we talk?
Talk? Talk about what? I know I didn't leave the toilet seat up. I haven't been cheating. I know I didn't leave it in. I pulled out. I know I did. I swear to God I did. No, baby, look, that girl with the fat texted me last night. I don't know who that is. I don't know how she got my phone number. I didn't even get.
You're tripping. All right, you're jumping to conclusions. I know I used to be a little jealous before, but things are different now. You're my baby.
Okay, what you want to talk about?
I really just wanted to talk about the paint on the wall.
Right, there is nothing as irritating as the following. Ulanduza Umozi Falco nailed it with the following tweet. Bukelan. Huh? Would you hashtag, you know it's real when you left food from last night and when you get home from school somebody shouted. Look at his face. I mean really. Come on.
Malume.
It's only food. It's a justified reaction to such a horrendous injustice. Check this clip out.
Just got home from prison. I'm so sad right now. Because I opened the refrigerator and my cheesecake is gone. So I'm about to eat everything up in that refrigerator since y'all want to eat my food. I don't care if it's your house. Don't eat my food.
How long has that food been in there if you were in prison?
Lindani, is that you? That's Lindani, guys.
All right, have a look. At Taylor_Bert tweeted the following.
And you know you could mistreat.
You know it's real when she likes the pic you posted 5 years ago.
Oh my
I know
gosh.
that she's a real stalker.
My sister posted something today. She's like, you know, it's real when someone likes a pic you posted 5 years ago. She goes, and I know you went through my whole timeline. I'm sorry, 2012 wasn't my best year.
Yeah, nah.
She's so cute.
Nah.
But it's a bit creepy if you're going to go through all the 4 or 5 years and only like something 5 years ago.
Like
what?
Because it's an accidental double tap.
Bobby made sense, and she said that, you know, if I'm a new follower, I'm gonna want to know what's been happening in your life.
From 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You look through the timeline.
Can you at least
You look
like
through the
one,
timeline.
Can you like one thing a year at least?
And maybe your finger slipped.
Some people don't have TVs. Anyway, you were saying.
So apparently this realness makes everyone shiver and your blood becomes instantly cold and you lose all feelings in your thumbs and your life flashes before your eyes because hyperbole and drama. Check it out.
We love
Please.
Yeah, maybe you should be careful.
Dude, I know. Like, my life would be over if I accidentally liked one of her pictures. Can you imagine? It'd be like,
Unlike it.
no, if I like it, then I like it. That's like the scariest thing I could do.
Here's what we do. I know a guy. I think I know a guy.
An IT guy.
That's exactly what happened.
But you know what's cool? That's a real friend. I know a guy. Like, you gotta, I know
There's
it.
always a
Do you
guy.
know a guy, Shaga?
I know a guy. I know guys.
Yeah?
Guys, hashtag Oartambo robbery was trending on timeline today after a cash
Oh,
and transit
room of guys.
heist that took place at the airport on Tuesday night.
more room
At
of
around
guys.
about 6. Do you mind?
Sorry.
At around about this, guys, this happened last night, 6:30 p.m. The group of armed robbers stole 24 million, which was allegedly destined for the UK. Colonizers wanting their money back. And luckily, no shots were fired and no one sustained any
Where was the
injuries.
24 million?
And Twitter being Twitter, they took the mickey out of the heist. Have a look at the tweets. Right, it's turning around, Kuli. Oh, Tambo robbery, we can't even drive on the freeway without being caught on camera, but you can jack 24 million without being noticed.
Nah.
Sis, that is time
Clap
out
once.
that. Clap once, nice one. And then Mr. J says, hashtag Tambo robbery, we are on our way. Give us a few hours. Yay. Right, oh, that's Mr. J. And then Vela says the security very tight there at the airport. Hashtag OR Tambo. Obviously, that was sarcasm. Pushy says, hashtag OR Tambo robbery. J stabs. Hand the case over to Black Twitter.
Hey.
We'll find the culprits in 7 days.
CSI
That is the truth. That is the truth. Ulanduza Teddy Bay says, hashtag OR Tambo. When you realize that you don't even have 1% of the 24 million under your name, don't worry, Nana, you're not a criminal. And then Upushi says, hashtag Tambo robbery. We all know where that 24 million is. Oh, people. I just like the fact that nobody was killed or nobody was harmed.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
That's the best way to steal 24.
Was it corruption or collusion?
I think it's corrosive corruption.
you know what I think?
Constructive.
No, here's what I think.
instruction.
Somebody, right, got a payoff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of 24 million, probably a bit more than that. The guys who were paying this person the cash money knew that this fool is gonna go to the airport.
It's like a
And they
movie.
set this thing up and they got the guy. This is how people are paying off bribes nowadays. Paying it in cash and then getting you jacked.
If only
I don't know why I know that.
Yeah, you're very knowledgeable about
Imagine
this.
being caught in this heist. I'm sure you wanted tips on how to be woke the next time you're caught in a similar situation. What in Zokambuli? Right, to check out the CCTV footage.
Robbery, Berry,
Now there's CCTV footage of a man stealing a bag. This is to protect you guys when you're traveling, Jongan.
Oh, you look gorgeous.
Like you, my queen. The thief caught on camera stealing a bag at Artambo.
Wait, which bag?
So the guy in white.
The guy in white.
Wants to watch.
Someone said that we shouldn't call it Artambo. If this is what's happening, we should call it Jan Smuts.
So he's got the bag.
Just like that.
And then?
And then the end.
The other guy's like, hey, wait.
Wow.
Hey, wait, you've got my
Wait, let me
24
stop
million.
The next time ibheg yakho ibiwe, I'm sure ngushaka, but you need to know the following. Even if they look like that, they can
I don't steal, I
they
get
can still
contracted.
steal your things. Don't forget that. Don't
Amen.
think by because no money, don't 50 million has got to do that. Anyway, number one, keep your valuables on you. Number two, know what you pack in your bag. Don't let some other stranger pack your bag. Number three, make sure your bag is locked. Make sure you lock it. Sometimes you can wrap your belongings all you want, but they can never be safe from an airport worker stealing from your luggage. Have a look. It's disgusting. So, look at them going through people's bags, Nina. I know you don't care what I'm saying, but look at them. Look, Nina. That could happen to you,
But you know what's cool? It's a white guy.
Yeah, I was about to say that,
What do you
and
mean
then I
it's a
thought,
white
like,
guy? You think white people?
Oh, we have a long way to go, South Africa. We have a long
No, the
way
sense of
to
crime in
go.
South Africa is always happens to be black. I'm just like, whew, equal opportunity, thank goodness.
So maybe we're not ready for this technology, but have a look at this nifty contraption. It might come in quite handy one day.
it.
What happens
got
if
a
your
lowered
battery
suspension.
dies? 'Cause
I'm
it's
sorry
every
to
time
say
at the
this, but
airport, battery
someone's
dies.
going to find a way to intercept the
Of
system.
course
and
they
steal the
are.
bag. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
There'll
the way
be the
of life.
Piper. He'll come with his phone
Yeah.
and all the bags will
All
follow
the
him.
bags.
Ah, Baba.
We're going to take a quick break. Pied Piper with us and go this way, right?
Right.
So, on 3. That is the hashtag to use. And when we get back, it's Pearl Tuesday! Yes!
Hey, Tusi.
Go Fletcher!
Hey, Tusi. Hey, Tusi.
Come on.
This is my day. This is my day.
What is that look on your face? Hey! Yeah! All right, this is TrendingSA on 3.
Hey.
And on TrendingSA.tv.
Have a song.
On Facebook.
Have a song.
I'm drawing this out a little bit just to let it simmer, right? Here she is. Our Woman Crush Wednesday. Are you actually ready?
No, no one is ready. No one is ready.
I'm ready. You're about to get your edges snatched.
Whoa, Mama.
You are about to get punched by her beauty and grace. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Pearl Tuesday! Yay! Welcome back,
Welcome back.
Nice to see you, Robin. You beauty.
I needed some water.
What?
I was having a bit thirsty. Hugging like lights.
Are you gonna pull the chair for me? It's International Women's Day. Yes! Tell him.
There you go, my dear.
He's gonna try and touch it as well, the donkey.
Welcome to our show.
And a new drummer.
I'm feeling so empty right now. Oh.
Wow, Shaga.
Oh, my God. Okay, this is the favorite time of the week.
Guys, I'm so excited to Gorgeous.
Yes.
My manager is such a TV snob, but she was like, you have to do this. It's amazing. It's so much fun. And I was like, oh, so sure, I've seen Nina posting about when I'm in the States, obviously. So I'm so excited to be here. What's up, everybody?
I love that. Oh, you know, because I don't really know your show, but I saw it when I was in the States. Because you know I'm in the States. I love that.
No, but that's why I'm so excited to be here. Now I've got to watch the show live while you guys are doing it. Now it even feels.
Hello, my love. She was in the
She doesn't have an American accent. Check, guys, check.
Did you change it? Did you drop it at the airport?
Hello.
Did they rob you at
I did drop it at the airport because I was not trying to have you guys.
Let's hear it. Come on, Nana. Say something
No, it
cringe.
depends. Cody Roberts.
Ooh, I
I'm so excited to be on Trending South Africa. I'm
Trending
looking
South
forward
Africa.
to be here for so long.
clearly change your accent.
Okay,
So good.
Okay.
All right, okay. I'd like to introduce you guys to my Woman Crush Wednesday. This is
Mama.
Pearl Tuesday. All right, some of you will know her from Zone 17, Is Dingo, live and lip sync battle. And some of you
Zone
got
17?
Zone 17, yes.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, it was changed.
It was changed.
Hello, you went to the States.
They moved to the next door suburbs.
You're a pedophile. Anyway, so
What?
and Quantico, for those of us.
I'll guess the pedophile.
How did we get ya?
What a weird
And speaking of being a pedophile, you did a TV show called iCrew in 2006, right?
Oh, yeah. Was it 2006, 2006? Yes.
2006?
Yeah, it
Because
was.
you've been in the game.
Yeah, you know what, actually, I've been modeling since I was 15. Wow. So this is my 13th year in this industry. Wow. And people treat me like I'm a figgies, all the type of situation.
way.
Babes, what do more? What it was like, I grew up watching you and I was like, sorry, excuse me, are you calling me an
And some of us
OG?
grew up buying you.
Don't
Don't you do? Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
No.
You town, don't lie.
Don't be like
There's
that.
nothing wrong with that because, as Basil was saying, the levels just go there.
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
but this was before my towning days. Anyway, let's put that away. Listen, welcome to SA.
Are we
Welcome
really
back
having
home.
this conversation?
Yeah. We missed
I
her.
want to take you back. I want to take you back home. Growing up back home in KZN, you wanted to be a vet.
Yeah. I wanted to
you
be
wanted
a
to do
wildlife
dogs.
vet.
I mean-
No. I wanted to deal with rhinos and elephants and lions.
then?
I've always been passionate about wildlife. My mother passed away, then I realized how expensive it is to study.
Yeah.
And this industry kind of just took me in. It just abducted me.
It adopted you.
Yeah, abducted me from the original plan. But I decided I'd just Leonardo DiCaprio it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you did pageants,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And was it Miss Teen South Africa?
Miss Teen South Africa.
That you were first runner-up.
First one, right?
There we
Yeah.
go.
That's correct. 2003.
I
I mean,
remember that.
doing pageants, that's a different world within itself. How has that shaped you and prepared you for what you are today?
I think modeling and pageants, both those things kind of made me realize that it's not personal.
Yeah.
Rejection is a normal thing and it's okay. I think models take rejection as well as guys do. You know, guys have to get rejected every other week in the club and they take it pretty well. If I don't get a gig at any point, I never take it personally. I wasn't the right color or my nose was weird or I didn't have the right hair or whatever. So it taught me to be very resilient and to just keep on going and go to the next gig and try and get the next one.
You're all come for you.
Yeah.
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 So
it's time.
you've done a lot of TV presenting and you've done a lot of acting. Which do you think defined the Pearl Tusi brand originally?
Oh, juicy.
I can't discredit modeling for what it did to me.
Okay.
It taught me how to be comfortable in front of the camera.
Okay.
I always call modeling acting in static. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So because you've got to
Really hard.
Exactly right.
Yeah, right? So then it prepared me
me to act in motion.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And it was my first kind of access. You know, like a girl in the hood, guys. Ekasi, your only access to stardom, firstly, is pageants. Like in the community pageants. And I will appreciate those pageants for as long as I live because they're the ones, that was my building block, you know, to the career that I have today.
Cool. So acting has always been part of your dream, and you went to Lantuza, you went to Wits Drama School for that, and now you're was it your first love?
Animals are my first love, right? You know, guys, I don't know about y'all, but when we watch movies at home, that was a reality show. So this reality show thing is late for me because I thought it existed at the beginning in the first place. Then when I realized people are acting and it's not real, I was like, well, wait, I can do this too. But then I didn't realize I really could. I will reach Nabo Brook. I mean, how do I even go and find them? And then...
So talking about Terry.
I knew you were going to try and inject some drama.
Wow,
Just threw that one in. Just threw it in.
Just injected some spice there, and it's unnecessary.
Terry gave me clothes. I don't think I've ever said this publicly.
Please say it.
Terry gave me, when I started doing RGB, why am I doing this? When I started doing RGB, there was a stylist, but he couldn't give me enough clothes because not everybody can give you those many clothes when you're not going to be on set and you're going to be out and about. But he did his very best, Michael. Thank you, Michael.
Michael Phelps.
Yes.
Yeah, little man.
Yes. And then, so Terry was like a big sister to me, right? And she gave me like a whole lot of like clothes that I was then able to attend events comfortably with the clothes
What
that
did
she
you
had
give her back?
given me. Huh?
What did you
I
give
mentioned
her?
on Trending.
I was broke at the time, babe. I couldn't even afford buying clothes.
No, man, let's not be cynical, okay? The time for cynicism is not now. It's not then. It's now when we talk about your past. Let's look at some of the things that I have pulled out from the archives. There's a picture of you being all dirty, as I know you.
Oh, cheese kids! When Shaka was still a good person. Yes, girl, yes!
Love it.
Yay!
You were doing Salt Babe before Salt Babe.
What's up, babe?
Babe, I was there.
Yeah, you put him on.
You were dirty that day.
I was willing to get dirty for a good cause.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that.
But you've got lovely special friends out there. I mean, I've seen your amazing relationship with Basitsani. You want to say something about that as well?
Yes, she gave me my first laptop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right?
Yeah.
And it got stolen at the library in Sandton. And then
And you cried about that for days.
I was very hacked about that. And then when I couldn't bury my grandmother, she bought me and my daughter a flight to KwaZulu Natal and hired us a car.
Wow.
Because I didn't have anybody to help me out at the time because I was usually helping my family members.
Oh, my love.
So, I mean, I want to say these things because I don't want people to ever think that we just get here or there aren't people who are influential who help you. And people who don't talk about it. You know what I mean? And I hold that, I'll never forget things like that, no matter what anybody does, no matter what fault they ever kind of commit. I will never forget what you initially did for me when I could do nothing for you.
That's
Sure.
incredible.
That's beautiful.
Because so few people do that, right?
And it's important to talk about it, just so right. You spoke in an interview recently that Quantico came at kind of the perfect time because you were looking for something that would change your life in some way. And you were thinking of having another baby, and those were the options at that time. Tell us more.
Tom planning in this room.
TV show, baby.
The year before I got Quantico, I gave, because I do things like this. I'm all too simple joking. I gave God an ultimatum. Anybody is allowed to do this, you know? And I was like, look, if I don't get a life-changing opportunity by, what did I say? By June, I am going to climb Kilimanjaro in July.
Nice.
And I'm going to fall pregnant in August. That, because I said I'll take it as a sign that you don't have a plan for me in this arena.
I received that so loudly, like, yeah. Anyway,
and then
you
sure
guys all know
enough,
where I'm at.
in June, I was asked to audition, and in July, I was gone.
Wow. Crazy was that really cool.
That is a real thing.
So what happened? So you didn't climb Kilimanjaro, we know.
Yeah, I wasn't
And then,
around.
how were you planning on falling pregnant in August? Like how
Ow, Shaga. Next question.
Biology lesson?
No.
Shaga, you would know. You seem to pop them out when we don't even know they're coming. And we're your friends. How that works.
Well, it is about leveling up. Like every year, every next whatever, there's like a new season of Pearl. Like you level up, level up, level up. And Kalushi is a really big level up as well. We had Thabo Ramezi on Monday in the
How
studio.
fabulous is he?
Oh, wow.
I mean, that experience,
I
maybe
wouldn't
you can
have
tell us a
Quantico
bit.
without him.
Okay, tell us.
With him and without him and Sarit, my manager.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I auditioned. I sent 3 tapes at 3 different times because I was just like, if I don't get this, I'm becoming a housewife. I'm giving up. I can't. Because how could I mess this up when they've asked me to audition? Thabo is always my first go-to when I need to self-tape, where basically you self-tape and then you send it to the States to your agent to send to the casting director. He's always the first person I call, and it doesn't matter how many times I call him, he always comes. And when we did Quantico, we spent hours doing the same thing until I just couldn't do it anymore. And he was like, this is it. This is the shot. You've got it. Send it. I'm not doing another one.
Wow.
That was Thabo.
That's amazing.
And I hold him so dear to my heart. And I've learned so much from him offset and onset as
was
well.
fantastic.
So
Yeah.
Kalushi, nobody deserves it more. Nobody has worked harder. I've never watched somebody on set give so much of themselves to a character and to a story that means so much to so many South Africans. So shout out to him.
Good question, Lala. So you're back in the country, is it for good, temporary? What's going on?
I was supposed to actually leave tomorrow,
Okay.
but something really important came up and I've decided to stay. I was going to go to the
Is your wedding?
No. I was
When
gonna
is that
Kids' Choice Awards as well. You've been nominated.
After you, Shaga.
I mean, when I finish your sentence.
man.
I get it.
Then you'll never get married.
What was I even saying? See, Shaga.
you were gonna leave tomorrow.
I was going to leave tomorrow for the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. Everything was arranged. But then I was like, am I going to spend all this money just to walk on red carpet and possibly get a trophy when there's this and this and this and this that I could do otherwise? So then I decided, let me just stay at home.
Oh, so you've mised it. You pulled a Trevor Noah when he just like, no.
No, I mised the Nickelodeon. I didn't mise something that is happening at home. And he didn't mise it.
Yeah.
We respect
I remember.
Trevor.
Yeah.
He really was ill. And in America, you need permission to leave. You can't just leave your show. You can't just pull stunts.
But
You have
the
become
fest
the
is
most
happening here, though.
gracious.
The Nickelodeon Fest is happening here. No,
No, the Nick Fest is happening here.
Yeah.
The Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards is there. And I was not. I've been nominated for Favorite African.
Yeah.
Incredible, right?
Well, here's the thing. You can pick yourself up a copy of Women's Health. She is this month's cover star. Glorious. Our WCW. There she is. It's Pearl Tootsie. Everybody.
I want to stay.
I'm sure we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
we're
go
going to
sit
make it
that
happen.
side. I
No,
don't
I'm
want you.
kidding.
We're going to take a quick
Aren't you
break.
married,
This
Pearl?
is Trending SA.
Not yet.
touching each other.
In front of me.
Yeah, in front of everybody. Let's do that again.
No, I'm scared now.
Let's talk about it in the wrong
This is my day. This is my day.
Show the pain in the face. Yes.
Hold this for me.
Hey! Wow!
Nothing's changed.
Yes! Yes!
That's it. That's it.
I have the best job in the world. I have the best
Welcome
job.
back, welcome back. Trending SA on 3, and of course, our Woman Crush Wednesday is still with us. It's Ms. Baltusi.
Momo, are you okay with baby being here and you being there? Are you coping?
It's tough, babe. It's really tough. The first few weeks, she really struggled. She'd cry on FaceTime. Oh, my God.
How old is she now?
Such a big girl.
She's 9. So I'm 9, but turning 10. What else are you turning? Like, if you're 9 years old. But in September, she will be 10 years old. Sure. How crazy is that?
Sure.
I've been a mother for almost a century. No, almost a decade.
It's okay when
Century is
Well,
fine.
it sounds like it feels like a century.
Spaz.
Wait, Shaka, look.
What's that?
So you guys are working it out.
She's
you're fine.
coping a lot better now. I think it's really important for her to spend all this time with her father as well, because he was also away for about 3-4 years.
Yeah.
And
You're great that you had the support system.
yeah, you know. So I'm glad that he's with her, he's spending time with her. It's not the same, I think, for her, but it's really, I think it helps her learn how to deal with different kinds of people.
Yes. Independence.
Yeah, you know, she's got a stepmom and she's learning how to navigate
What's she
that.
like? Stepmother.
Why did you make that face?
Stepmother's doing like shit.
The stepmother.
That's poison, the stepmother.
The stepmother is lovely.
Oh my God.
It's a live show.
One day I'm gonna be a stepmom.
And even if I didn't like her, I wouldn't say it out loud. Yeah, you know.
Can you read this out loud for us, though? This is from Susan.
Politics is in the country, then there's a heist. What a coincidence. Love her. On 3. Yeah, I wish.
And love life good?
Yes, love life is good. I'm very, very happy. I'm blessed. And I am...
Love life, not...
I'm a lucky woman.
Not engaged with life.
It's love still.
Ki love, ki lerato.
Yeah, okay, but it'll stop being a love life when you're married. Trust me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if you're married to you, then I guess if you feel that way.
Tell him.
Shaka, we've always been like this. Don't act like I'm doing it for TV.
You know,
This is how we are.
Like this, except you were nicer before you got engaged.
Well, baby, at least you know. At least you know. How I treat him now. Anyway.
Your face is gonna be so sore when I get home. I'm just like smiling.
I know. I feel like I'm smiling too much. I'm like, she can say everything. We're all a little bit starstruck, and it's freaking me out. Like I'm like,
Nina, you've always had lots of love. Remember when you came to Lip Sync Battle last year?
yes, that was amazing.
You
That
were
was
like
amazing.
so amazing.
Thank you. I actually got to know you then. That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
cool.
it's pretty
sorry.
now.
No, it's
You look 20 with this hair. Please
Yeah.
don't allow her to ever put a wig on again.
Must be mad.
I'll give you my hair products, babe.
I want the hair products, but I'm putting on a wig.
I love
Oh,
you.
you were giving me compliments. Where's the compliment?
I've given you the compliment. You look like you're the same age as your daughter.
I don't want to be young. It's not a compliment. You do better.
You look like
You look
like a
gorgeous. You look
beautiful,
gorgeous.
grown, sexy woman.
Oh, wow.
I love it.
Listen,
You are an actress. You are a fantastic actress.
Please take me to gym with you.
you don't need it, doll. We're trying to look like you out here.
Are they trying to take us
for
to a
that
break?
as well.
No.
It is the end of the
It's
show.
the end of the Thank you very much.
Watching and enjoy what's left of International Women's Day. Pearl Tusi, Shaka Sisulu, Kuli Roberts, Nina Hasey.
Why is it ending?
Everybody who puts our show together, and myself, Babi Muloy. We love you. Goodbye.